Hey guys, what's up? So today I decided to do a video on the experience that I had when I gave blood for the first time, which was, I would say about a week ago, maybe a little less than that, but it was my first time. So I just wanted to kind of talk about my experience and just kind of what to expect if you would like to give blood or you're kind of scared. I just wanted to kind of give you guys, you know, the overview so you can kind of see if you do want to give blood, how it is, and we'll just kind of start from top to bottom and I'll just try to cover as much as I can. We had a blood drive at my school at college, and the reason that we had one was because I'm in the social work organization and we held one with our organization and I'm the secretary. So I was originally just supposed to hand out flyers for the blood drive, but once I was in the room, I just decided that, I saw friends that were giving blood and they're like, oh yeah, like I've given blood before, you know, you should do it. And I was just like, I don't know, like I've never done it before. I don't know if I weigh enough because there's restrictions, but I'll get to that later. But then I was just like, you know, why not? Like, you can save up to 3 lives with your blood, and even if you don't know your blood type, you can still do it. But yeah, so I just decided that it would be a good idea. I'm all about advocating, so I did it, and it wasn't that bad. The aftermath sucked, but I do have a little bit of a scar. I'll see if I can show it to you guys. Right there, that's my mole, but the one in the middle there, it's a little scar. It's not much, but it'll go away eventually. So there are some rules that you have. There's a lot of rules before you give blood because they obviously have to make sure that you're clean and you don't have anything. I'm not going to tell you all of them because I don't have the paper, but I will tell you a few of the most common ones that you have to make sure that you fit in the category if you want to give blood. One is that you have to have no tattoos within a year. So if you've gotten a tattoo or a piercing for that within a year, you can't give blood because just of like it obviously like being in your blood system and stuff. Another thing is that you have to weigh at least 110 pounds. And then those are like some of the more common things. Also, depending on if you've been out of the country and where you've been, like they'll check for that. And if they have, like, I know Dominican Republic, they were having problems with malaria, I think it was. And so if you were there within a year or earlier, you couldn't get blood. But I was there like 2 or 3 years ago, so I was able to. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of restrictions, but those are just the like more common ones. And so the process is you fill out a form with your like, you know, general information on it, and then you'll get called up to get your blood pressure taken, and they'll ask you some questions, and then you have to get your finger pricked, which they say that's like the worst part, which I don't think it is just because I'm not afraid of needles, so that really wasn't bad at all, other than the fact that it kind of bled a lot, and they ask you like questions with like, just to make sure you don't have like AIDS or anything like that. And they prick your finger to check for your iron. I don't know if you've heard of, there's like horror stories that people have fainted and had seizures and such, which, I mean, that can happen. But when people start having seizures is when you don't have enough iron, and some people are anemic. So if you're anemic, you probably shouldn't give blood because you already don't have enough iron in your system. So the process, it was kind of intimidating because they take a pint of blood, and that's a lot of blood. But you like lay down, and they pretty much just stick the needle in. They have you squeeze something to make sure that you get the blood flowing faster. And it was all fine until I sat up. Like I was like, oh, okay, like I feel fine. Like I'll be all right. And as soon as I started walking, it was such a scary feeling. I almost fainted. I could feel my vision was like slowly going away. Like I literally just felt like I was gonna like fall asleep, and like I felt so nauseous, and I was sweating really, really bad. Like I was about to literally pass out. And I had a friend there that was fanning me, and the people luckily walked me over to a place to lay down and gave me some soda and cookies because you need to get your blood sugar back up. So that's going to help you if you do ever feel like you're going to faint or something. Make sure you drink plenty of water before is number one. And number two, eat plenty of food, because if you don't, which is where I went wrong, you're not really preparing your body for losing all that blood. So yeah, I had to lay down for like 15 to 20 minutes at least, and then I was okay to get up, but it was just a really scary experience. So definitely make sure you eat and drink something before you go in there and afterwards, and even during, because you're obviously losing a lot of blood. And then the aftermath, like I said, I was fine. I did feel a little sick the rest of the day, and I actually still, I've been very tired, and I'm bruised. I don't know, I'm not bruised on my arm, I'm bruised on my ankle, and I don't know what that's from, but overall, I would give blood again. I think it's a great experience, and I think it's for a good cause. Like I said, you can save up to 3 lives. So I would definitely say that if you can give blood and you could fall in the categories to do it. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about this so you could kind of get some insight on what it's like to give blood and hear from someone who has given blood rather than the process, because the process is kind of scary. So I personally won't want to watch it on YouTube, but I mean, some of you guys might, but I just thought I would talk to you about it. So yeah, like this video if you liked it or found it helpful. Subscribe, comment down below, and I have a lineup of videos, so I will be starting to film more. And yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you, and I will see you in my next video. I'll see you next time. Bye.